I'm Reba Clough, and Dwayne was my baby brother. We were born 4 years apart, but I was the oldest. This is the last picture taken of me and Dwayne. It was in January of 2025. What follows is a visual scrapbook of his life. It began in Tyler in 1954. There's Dwayne in the second grade, on the first row with his arms folded. He always was a really happy kid, especially when he was on horseback. Dwayne loved all animals. We were mostly city folks, but Dwayne and I both loved the outdoors. In the early 60s, we moved to Dallas. Both Dwayne and I spent pretty much our entire adult life until the 70s or 80s. Not long after Six Flags opened in 1961, Dwayne visited there and came home with this map. He was very proud of it. This was at a family gathering at my aunt's house. Included in the picture are cousins, uncles, and there's Dwayne right in the very front. We were both at the same high school the year I graduated. Dwayne signed my yearbook. He started off with, "Reba, you're okay, sometimes." This is, or was, Adamson High School in Dallas. Dwayne played saxophone in the high school band. Almost out of the picture on the left is Daryl Rash, a lifelong friend of Dwayne's. This was his junior year. This is Dwayne after he was graduated from high school. Dwayne loved Big Bend. This is Santa Elena Canyon. In addition to the saxophone, he also played flute, keyboard, guitar, and bass guitar. Dwayne, with Red in the inner tube, a rescued Irish setter. Dwayne and another friend. Aboard a yacht at Lake Ray Hubbard. He loved the beach, whether he wore green or red. Here he is at a seascape taken at 6:16 o'clock.
Hi, I'm Kent Bays, the guy on the right in that first picture with Dwayne, and that's also me in the Hawaiian shirt on the right. I met Dwayne in 1973. He played sax, flute, and acoustic guitar. He took up the bass at my suggestion. We rode that country rock wave with Reba singing Linda Ronstadt and Rita Coolidge. We were a big success, and it was a fun couple of years.
This is him taking the plunge, but I have no idea where. This was him with baby Justin in black and white, and in color. Dwayne with Justin and our mother Evelyn with my son Casey. Justin, Dwayne, and Casey in Dallas. Dwayne on horseback, again, still on horseback, but going the other way. Dwayne with our mother Evelyn and her sister Kathleen Clendenning, who we called Aunt Titter, and young Justin is in the front. On one trip to the beach, coming to the rescue when my mother stepped in a sinkhole.
Rocky Benton was an African-American blues harmonica player, big deal in Corpus that Dwayne played with.
Former members of the band Two Lane Highway at Rocky Benton's funeral in 2009. Dwayne with another longtime friend, drummer Walt Roussel. Dwayne and his son Justin on a camping trip.
I'm Debbie Manning. Dwayne was my best friend and roommate for 23 years. We went through many good and bad times. He enriched my life in many ways, always compassionate and caring. His amazing sense of humor brightened my days. Some of the light in my life is gone, and I will miss him forever.
Big Bend was one of his favorite places. Some of his pictures on the Lost Mine Trail in what is called the Window, on the Riverwalk in San Antonio, aboard Amtrak's California Zephyr, aboard a cable car in San Francisco, playing bass somewhere, not sure about that one, and here he is at center stage at Club 21 in Corpus Christi, Texas. Dwayne, with my husband Bill, before the Smithsonian Institution, in the Smithsonian, aboard another train, the Washington, D.C. Metro. Dwayne and friends in Tucson. Me, Dwayne, and Bill at one of our favorite Tucson restaurants. Here he is playing at a high school alumni reunion of their band, The Midnight Shift. On the porch at the Grand Canyon Lodge. And grilling supper at Oakhurst, California.
Oh God, that's good already.
I guess you can guess which steak is his. Photographed Yosemite Park on our first trip at the Muir Woods, north of San Francisco. Here he is, the world traveler in Albuquerque, and then at Mesa Verde. Here he is in the Crescent City, New Orleans. Here we are at a cooking class, posing, I guess you could say, with a bottle of vintage vinegar. At the aquarium, and at 12 Oaks Plantation, which is just outside New Orleans, dunking a beignet. And here we are having Thanksgiving dinner at the Commander's Palace. I took this photo of Dwayne becoming part of the window display in front of a liquor store in New Orleans. Here are my two favorite people at our cabin at Monument Valley. Hey, I got it. Justin and Dwayne. One Christmas with me, Dwayne, and his roommate Debbie on his boat in the bay at Corpus Christi, with good results, it seems. During the pandemic, he discovered making art with epoxy, including ashtrays like these. Besides his musical talents, he was a master of carving a Thanksgiving turkey. And here we are enjoying it. Micah, Graham, her father, my son Casey, Bill, my son Colin, and Dwayne. And at a later time, resting by a fire on the patio. Me, Bill, and Dwayne at Silverton, Colorado. This was taken at a farmer's market in Victoria, with Dwayne accompanying Eric Magnuson. At the trailhead to Wilson Arch. In 2024, we took a ride on the new electric boats on the San Antonio River. His shoes of choice were Crocs, and he loved them. This is the last photo of Justin and Dwayne that we had. Our last trip was to Bass Lake in California, and then on to Yosemite.
To you, Dwayne, my friend and bandmate, hail and farewell.
I'm Bill Clough, Reba's husband. 114 photographs are not sufficient to encompass a man's life. They're like flat rocks, thrown from the banks of a river just skipping across the water. It's up to those who loved him, and particularly for his friends, and there were many, to share their own memories, their own recollections of Dwayne in the comments below. In this way, this memorial will expand and grow. Dwayne would have liked that. I will add my own. I married into Dwayne's family. I'm an only child, and he was my brother. Among his humor and his humanity is a lasting tribute. He made the best gin and tonics on the planet. He never would let me watch how he made them. His alchemy has died with him, and gin and tonics never will taste the same.
There are no goodbyes for us. Wherever you are always in my heart.